All right, so I did a fruity fragrance video in the spring. This is the tropical fruity edition. So what do we mean by tropical fruits? Well, there are a bunch. Some of the primary ones that come to mind for me are going to be guava, papaya, passion fruit, banana. Certainly coconut qualifies, although I've talked about coconut in other videos at this point. Pineapple, did we say mango? And I think that's about it for today's video. I don't have any of the other interesting exotic tropical fruits that are in the fragrances I'm going to mention today. So indulge me for a second here before we jump into the list. Every year I do a roll call for this channel and ask, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Just kidding. Where in the world are you? Where are you? Where do you live? If you're in the United States and you feel comfortable sharing, what state are you from? If you're from outside of the United States, currently you're living somewhere else, what country do you live in? If you'd like to share your city or your locality or region or province or whatever they're called where you are, tell us that as well. And if you have an emoji that represents the flag of the country where you are, drop that down in the comments. It's always so fascinating to see where the audience is from. This is a global community here on this channel, and I think it's awesome. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I love that we are from all over the world and brought together by the desire to smell good. So let's get into this. I have grouped these actually by the tropical note that is featured, the tropical fruity note that is featured in the fragrance. So I hope that that's helpful to do it that way. We're going to kick off with fragrances that have a tropical note of mango as a primary player. So the way that I do these videos is you have to be able to really prominently smell the note that we're talking about. It can't be like buried down deep in the background. It has to be front and center, showing off, taking a lead role in the play. There are a lot of mango fragrances out in the market. There's been sort of a craze for them over the past few years. I think I have 3 or 4 that I'd like to share. So we're not going to cover them all. I don't like them all. There are some mango fragrances that I didn't care for very much that came out recently. First up is a fragrance that was like forsaken. Is that the right word? Chastised, cast out last year when it was released. Was it released last year or the year before? I ended up picking up a bottle and falling in love. I think it is beautiful. I'm not quite sure why it was like shunned when it first came out. This almost went in the sultry fragrances video that has already posted, like your date night fragrances, because this one has a lot of va-va-voom to it. FLOWERBOMB TIGERLILY. What a pretty release. Gosh, this is such a beautiful, sultry fragrance. It actually reminds me somewhat of like the Alien Goddess family. But what I'll say about this fragrance is it has a prominent perfumey, like delicious mango note accompanied by coconut and sweet florals. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. It lasts a long time. It projects. It's noticed. My husband loves this one on me. I think it is so sultry and sexy and pretty. The mango isn't the sort of deepest and juiciest that you'll ever find in any fragrance. There are probably other mango fragrances where the mango is sweeter. Here it has like an interpretive touch, almost like an artistic type of mango. And I love the beautiful warm nature. It's warm, it's floral, it's mango, nice creamy coconut aspect here. It says coconut water is the note, but for me it feels a little bit creamier and denser than that. And I really enjoy this. I think this is so gorgeous. It does remind me somewhat, but not the same. They're not the same, but they could be good friends. My Way Ylang that was recently released from Armani. So that's heavier, obviously, on the ylang note and the yellow florals. This one is more like white, warm floral direction, the TIGERLILY with the mango as well. Very, very pretty fragrance. Don't sleep on this. This is a good one, and try it for yourself versus the reviews that it's gotten. The second mango is from the House of Oud. I love the coloring on the egg of this one, and the scent itself is so fun and playful. This is, what are you called? It's called Keep Glazed. Excuse me, I had a little bit of a brain blip there. Oh, such a fun, flirty, happy day-to-day fragrance. Could you wear this for date night? Of course you could. But I think of this as a fun daytime fragrance, maybe even like early dinner kind of deal. Beautiful candied mango is how I would describe this. It has a mango note and it also has this fruity set of notes to it that to me just come across like a candied mango. Oh, it's luscious, it's creamy. There's vanilla and coconut in the fragrance as well. So it's got a vanilla base to it and this very creamy, sweet, fun, playful nature. Oh, so good. So good. There are also citrus aspects to the fragrance and a little bit of muskiness. fun fragrance. If you've tried like Pop Heart from Plume Impression or fragrances like that that have a lot of fruity notes in them and a musky base, this could be like the island cousin to those fragrances with the mango feature here. The musk isn't as pronounced in this fragrance as it might be in some of the other fruity floral musks that we typically think of for spring and all of that. I think it's a little bit softer, and I feel like the vanilla is really prominent in the base here, and maybe a creamy coconut along with that like very sweet, playful candied mango. Very, very fun fragrance, nicely lasting. I mean, I put this on in the morning, it'll take me through the evening, and I enjoy looking at the design on this bottle. Very, very fun. I don't own the next two fragrances, but I have smelled them both and I think they are beautiful. To me, these are more of like fall, winter types of mango fragrances, but a lot of people rock them in the summer and swear by them and love them. And so I'd like to share them with you. The first is Mango AOUD. I feel like this is a very, very, I was going to say good looking. It's not good looking. Wait a minute, the bottle is good looking. It's a pretty bottle, but the fragrance is beautifully smelling. It is a very deep fragrance. This does have oud in it that comes across as almost like a creamy woodiness in the scent, not the kind of oud that people fear wearing. There's guava and mango here, and some tropical florals along with a coconut milk. I feel like the most pronounced players are a perfumey, interpretive, sweet, I keep saying interpretive, but like an interpretation, I think is what I mean, of a mango note. But it's sweet, it's deep, it's got that amazing base to it of oud, and there's vanilla in the fragrance as well, and coconut milk. So there's this like really creamy, woody, substantial base. It's a hefty fragrance. And then the mango and whatever else is in it, like sweet tropical florals and stuff, sit on top of that beautiful base. It's a pretty thick fragrance. It sticks to you and it lasts a super long time. So if you're in the market for something like that, or that sort of thing appeals to you, think of this as like maybe a nighttime, summertime, nighttime, something you would wear in the evenings as the sun started to go down, and you can withstand a more substantial, meaty fragrance on you as you go out into the evening. So then very similar to me to Mango AOUD, however you say that, is another beauty that I think of more as a cold weather scent. But again, folks just love this in the summer. It's CARIOCA Heart by Jusbox. This one has the addition of a pineapple note. So mango and pineapple, and it's very boozy, woody, and sort of molecular in nature. This is a powerhouse of a fragrance. It lasts and lasts and lasts, maybe even longer than the Gritti fragrance I just talked about. It's got a lot of depth and body to it. And for me, I find it to be a little overwhelming for the summertime, but other folks, like I said, they wear it all summer long and just love it. So if you're a CARIOCA Heart lover, let us know in the comments, and let us know whether you think it is super thick or just right for the summer. The mango is fairly pronounced in here, but it's accompanied by that sort of almost citrusy smelling pineapple alongside a rum feature. So there's a booziness to this fragrance. It's very meaty, very substantial. I could see this being awesome on like an evening cruise. You know how you do those? Have you ever done a booze tour? I don't do them anymore. I'm a little, past the age where that's enjoyable to me. But in my younger years, when we went out on booze cruises in the evening where you had dinner and open bar and dancing and all of that, and you had a nice breeze coming onto the boat, and you could wear a fragrance that was more substantial and heavy, this might be great for that in the summer. We're going to move on to one of the more playfully used notes in perfumery, and that's guava, or at least the interpretation of a guava note. And so the way that it has shown up in the fragrances that I have tried is this very playful, sweet, almost syrupy sweet summer tropical note. And so this next fragrance is Guava Granita from Ellis, Brooklyn. New this year. People went crazy for it. People loved it or they hated it. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle where I really like it. There's an aspect of this that I don't like that I'll share with you in a minute, but I clearly kept the bottle, so I like it. And so primary notes here, I personally pick up a delicious, delicious banana note in the opening, guava, and what for me smells like a delicious, like mango, almost pineapple. There's something a little citrusy as this opens. You know how pineapple can have a little bit of a bright, punchy, citrusy aspect to it? But it's so fun and playful in the opening. It's joyful, it's youthful, invigorating, ridiculously sweet, almost like sickeningly sweet as it opens. As it settles, you continue to get that sort of guava note. The banana note kind of takes a back seat. You get some more coconut and some sandalwood, vanilla, and almond milk in the base. I think this is one of the more fun releases of the year. Some people will think that this smells juvenile, heads up. Some people think that this smells a little bit like Bath and Body Works, young people's body spray kind of smell. Okay, that's fine. I think it's pretty. The one caution that I would have about this is when I spray this on my skin, it smells a little plasticky after a while on skin. And so I prefer to spray this on clothing where it holds its integrity a little bit more. I don't know if it's my skin chemistry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the kind of soap I use. I don't know. But I've heard other people say that they have had that problem with this fragrance. So let me know if that's you or not you. If you haven't had that problem, consider yourself blessed and douse yourself down. This got rave reviews in my house. People like it here. And so I'm going to keep it and I'm going to rock it this summer. It's so, and into the fall. It's really a delicious fragrance, delicious and fun. You can't take this fragrance too seriously. Like it does not intend to project any level of maturity. It's just a fun tropical summer smell, period, end of story. So then I've been waiting to talk about this one. I think that the guava note in here is very fun and playful, although maybe it's not as prominent as in the guava granita fragrance, but it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. And that is Counterplay by Mind Games. This is a newer one. I think it was released in the holiday season of last year. I haven't heard really anyone talk about this. It is so fun. It's heavy on the melon as well, but there's a prominent guava note, a prominent banana note. Excuse me, it doesn't have banana listed as one of the notes in the fragrance, but I feel like I get something that's in the banana direction, like Laffy Taffy. This smells like a Laffy Taffy melted in your mouth, the banana Laffy Taffy. And maybe you put a little strawberry or melon or some kind of the red one of the red ones nearby as well as the banana one. And they're kind of mixing together in your mouth. Guava, banana for me, and then the melon note is prominent. I like that on the Mind Games plaques, the house puts a couple of notes on the front to let you know what to think about. So this one says melon and osmanthus, which has then that apricot type of note. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so good. Fruity, juicy. It makes your mouth water in the same way that Laffy Taffy candy does. And that's it. That's what you get in the fragrance. It's so fun. It's so playful. I adore this. I think it smells so perfect for summertime. One that I don't have a bottle of, but I found it so fun when I sampled it. I need to mention it. It's from the house of Brandt. This is called Guava Sorbet, which I think had a big sort of splash on the social media scene like last summer. And I don't know if people are talking about it this summer. Let me know if you're hearing about it. Primary notes here are guava and passion fruit. There's a woody base to this one, woody vanillic base. It also has sugar and citrus as well. It almost has like this spritzer feel to it. Like if you've had a spritzer, is that what they're called? In the summertime, like the fizzy drinks that you drink to refresh yourself. Maybe I'm making that up, but it has like a fizzy, effervescent nature to it. I kind of feel like I got that from this. It was bright, uplifting, sunny, fruity, tropical fruity, and just fun. It had this lightness to it that I think is great. It does have this vanilla, musky, woody dry down to it. I would definitely say try this out. The reviews are very mixed on this. Some people love it and think it's like the best thing since sliced bread. And then other people are just like, no, this is a mess. I thought it was fun. I enjoyed sampling it. And so I can't speak about a full bottle experience, but I thought it was so delightful on sampling that I wanted to mention to you in case you'd like to try it out. I don't have very many pineapple prominent fragrances. Often the pineapple is a player alongside other notes in a fragrance, but I do want to mention one that I came to enjoy last summer. It is on the sophisticated end and a little bit more mature in terms of the scent profile than perhaps like a playful guava granita or the one I just mentioned, the Brandt fragrance. This is for those of you that, you've been around for a while, you've tried a lot of fragrance and you're not scared of a bold one with bold patchouli in it. This is Tamarindo from Memo Paris. And the primary players, oh, so beautiful. Like as I smell it from the atomizer, I'm like, this is so dang good. Very heavy pineapple and patchouli combination. It's beautiful. It's so intoxicating, mesmerizing, draws you in. Beautiful like summer date night fragrance, okay? This one also has white florals, vanilla, yellow florals, peach, coconut, but dominant to me are the pineapple as the star of the show, and maybe like the supporting actress or actor is patchouli, and they play so well together. They're dancing on that stage together the most. And everything else in this just helps to make those two players shine. They are the stars of the show. Very long lasting, very projecting. This will cling to you all day. So you got to make sure you want to smell like this. You don't need a lot. Less is more. I made the mistake once of spraying way too much of this on and overwhelmed myself. One of the stronger ones in the bunch. Also, one of just the most intoxicating. There's a sweetness and a brightness and a maturity to this that I think is far above and beyond any of the fragrances that I'm mentioning today. Beautiful fragrance. And it has gotten even better over the year as I've worn it more. Some air is introduced into the bottle. It's maturing a bit. Oh, just beautiful. Tamarindo. Look at the beautiful placard on this as well. This is a good one. That is the only pineapple forward fragrance that I personally have in my collection. I have tried Lamar from Kajal. I do like that. I found it a little bit on the woody and masculine side for my personal taste to have a full bottle, but it is gorgeous. I tried Santal Painkiller from what? How you say the house? Blendography, whatever. Up on the screen for you. And that's a nice fragrance as well. It was a little overwhelming for me when I sampled it. I may revisit it again, but I think that'd be one that folks may want to try out if you enjoy a stronger, like a boozy pineapple type of deal. Maybe one of my favorite scents in this category, one of those toe curlers, makes my eyes roll in the back of my head with delight. The skies opened up and the sun, came beaming down just on me when I wear this. It's Leisure in Paradise from Simone Andreoli. Holy cow. One of the, let's just have a minute. One of the most fun summer scents, also sensual, also dreamy and creamy for me. Oh my gosh. Coconut, pineapple, papaya, and I feel like there's something else sweet in here, another sort of sweet fruit, and vanilla. I want to say a little bit of muskiness as well. But it's sweet, it's substantial, it's dreamy and creamy to me, and it's got such a beautiful tropical flair to it. This is awesome. It's like, in terms of a date night fragrance, Tamarindo and Tiger Lily would be my top picks. In terms of if I could only choose one fragrance from today's video to keep forever, ever, it would be this one, Leisure in Paradise, because it just scratches the tropical fruity itch for me. And it's got that beautiful feminine background of vanilla. I swear there's some musk in here. And it almost has a fun, like Play-Doh-y smell, like fresh Play-Doh way in the background. And I like it. It just works. But I love it. The coconut, the pineapple, papaya, and whatever else is in here. I don't even know. But it's dreamy to me. I love this so much. My last official recommendation, and then I have a couple of honorable mentions, and I want to ask your opinion about some. I have DAHAB by Kajal, and the reason that I'm hesitant to put this further up in the lineup is because it's heavy. It's super heavy. It reminds me of like a nighttime fragrance. It reminds me of the winter scents. This is very heavy, musky, maybe even woody base. But when it first sprays on and through the mid, you get this beautiful, juicy passion fruit and apple combination that I think is intoxicating. So while apple is not a tropical fruit, passion fruit certainly is. There's something super warm, sexy, and sultry about this. This one will last until eternity. Until eternity. This will go through several presidencies before it dies down, okay? Honestly, you could spray this on tomorrow and it'll probably be next April before it decides to die down. It's very strong, very sultry, very deep. And I feel like it has this sort of darker nighttime flair. So I'm a little unsure about putting it in this category, but wanted to share it as a beauty and a gorgeous bottle. I actually preferred this to Lamar, which was the more popular sort of tropical pineapple fragrance that people were going I was going to say bananas over, but they were going pineapple over it a few years ago. This is my preferred one, and I love the juicy Granny Smith apple note here. Maybe this isn't technically an honorable mention, this next one. It does belong in this category. This one, anyway, is HAUTS BIJOUX from House of Sillage. I feel like it's a lot more sort of perfume in nature than true tropical, juicy fruit scent. The dominant tropical note is mango, but I feel like it's an abstract version of mango rather than sort of a juicy mango forward deal where you can smell it and go, oh, it's mango. Yeah, it's like if mango had a perfume interpretation, here it is. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. I also get a woody base, and though patchouli is not a note, if I didn't know that, I would say it has sort of a soft patchouli very soft, almost like musk and patchouli in the background. There's also like this cool powderiness in the background. Let me know if you picked that up. I also have the shower gel for this. And I don't know if the shower gel is still sold on the House of Sillage website. I'll link all of these below as I always do. Beautiful fragrance. Very date night, very sexy. And then this is an honorable mention. I have the older bottle style. The brand has moved to new bottles. This is BANÍ from Day 3 Fragrances. And it's here because I'm not quite sure that the tropical fruity aspects of this are as dominant as other people get, but it's supposed to be mango and coconut, and there are citrusy and musky aspects of this. To me, this is also another one that's like a refreshing spritzer type of deal. It's got this airy, citrusy backdrop to it that makes me question putting it in this video. The brand, when they sent this to me a few years ago to try out and told me that the sugarcane note that's in here is to not expect it to be sweet, to expect it to have a little bit of a green nature to it as sugarcane does from out in the field. And I get that. So there's like this musky, citrusy, like almost like a refreshing, bright, slight greenness in the background with the tropical aspects either just playing alongside or pushing forward ever so slightly, the coconut and mango notes. And I think some people would think that this is a little bit too unisex for them. So I'll just leave it at that. I think this is a delightful, refreshing fragrance. It reminds me of Pacific Rock Moss, except a little bit more feminine than that fragrance from Goldfield and Banks. And it does have, I just realized this, a good similarity to the new Pacific Rock flower that was released by the brand. They could all be sort of in that same refreshing tropical family. I wanted to get your opinion on 2 fragrances. One is from Christian Provenzano, his brand. It's called Mangostino. We recently added Santal Indian to the collection. In fact, I'm filming this on Father's Day. It was my husband's present to him since he's so awesome. I got that for him this morning. Oh my God, Santal Indian. If you like sandalwood in any variety, wow, that is a stunner of a fragrance. I'll link that below for you as well. The packaging was immaculate, royal, regal, luxurious, beautiful. So pretty, the bottle. But I want to know about Mangostino. Mangostino. What are your thoughts on that? If you've tried it, is it unisex, masculine, feminine? I'd like to hear your thoughts. The other is Puerto Rico by City Rhythm. The reviews on that are so mixed. People either love it or they think it's like a sweet mess. And I've never tried it. I like the fact that it's named after Puerto Rico, the island, and it has the Puerto Rican flag on it. And so I'm curious to know what that smells like. And if you think it belongs in this category, do you think I should try it out? Would I like it? All right, friends, that brings me to the end of the video. Please do not forget to drop where you're from, what state or country you're from down in the comments. We love the international community here. I send all my summer happiness and love to all of you all over the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel and being a part of this community. Love you all. Take care. Have a fabulous summer. Or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, I hope you're having an amazing, cozy winter. Take care, everyone.